Hello, everybody. Girl Shirl here. I'm just having a lazy morning. Well, not really. Well, yeah, kind of. I'm all just still propped up in bed. Um, I'm on my second cup of coffee. I missed a live this morning, slept in, but that's okay. I'll go in and watch the rewatch, but looks like it was a fun time, so I wish I had made it next week. That's okay. So I'm out here back at the lake, and yeah, I think I'm gonna stay another day. When you see this, I'll be back in the city, probably walking around on the pavement. Not my favorite thing, but that's okay. Look at this. Do you think I slept on this side of my head? I do believe. You know, I never woke up once last night. It was a good sleep. I got my bunny blankets and that mattress cover that I had put on the bed. And actually, I had a window open all night long last night and just slept with my sheet and my bunny blankets. It was really, really quite comfortable. I don't remember waking up through the night at all. But I was, this morning, I was thinking too, I want to show you this. I think I'm a genius. Okay, so one thing in the van, two things in the van, okay, that just never seem to have a proper place for me. And it's essentials, basically, is paper towels, always moving them around until I put the hanger up on the back of my seat. Like, I got some actual paper towels now. Here, let me show you. Oops. Yeah. So I just put them at the back of the seat there. And the other one is tissue. So here, let me show you. Oh, sorry. My van's a bit of a mess. Doing some always reorganizing. Okay, where is it? Okay, here it is. Here. Oh. Okay, look, I'm going to show you this. I thought of this last night. Okay, now I'm out of bed. So just above my coffee station, or just below my coffee station. So, box of Kleenex. So I use Kleenex for Kleenex. Tissue, I use it for bathroom, whatever. But this box is moving around and around and around. So here's what I did. I swear, I haven't seen this, but I thought of it. You know, I'm a bit of a MacGyver when it comes to that. So watch. Okay, so I just take just a regular elastic, see, and put it through my thing. Put it through my thing. Then I put one through here, one through there. Hold it secure enough, and look at this. I love it. It's off, you know, the table, the dresser, or whatever. It's off my space, my working space. Yeah, it's hard to keep spaces clear. It's hard to keep spaces clear so that, you know, you can set up. I'm getting back in bed. It's a bad kind of day. Not really. Looks like it's going to be kind of nice out. Still very cool right now. So I'm gonna maybe in about an hour finish my coffee and get doing some stuff. I got some laundry to do either today or tomorrow. If I stay here another day, maybe it won't get done till tomorrow, but that's okay. And I'm gonna just relax for another day. I've been a busy girl and doing my grounding time. Just a couple of days. Feet off the pavement and into the grass. You know, yeah. It's just the way to go for right now. Before I head back to the city, I'm gonna take this all in. I can see it's a little bit windy out. I don't know if you can see here through the trees, blowing a little. But that's okay too. Oh, I got something else to tell you that I did yesterday. Okay, now I joined, finally, Planet Fitness. And you know the relief? First of all, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. And so clean. You know, and I love how everything's purple. I know a lot of you guys like the color purple. And I don't know. So, Ramblin' Shirley. So I just went in. I made sure I had lots of time. Did a big tour. I got there's two memberships. One's a basic and one's I don't know, I think they call it a black, although that doesn't make sense to me, but I got the black, and I'll tell you what, it's $30 a month, but here's what you get. The equipment is crazy. I'm pretty excited. I'm going to go a few times a week. Goal is to go a few times a week and not beat myself up if I miss a day, because life goes on, it's busy. But here's what you get. So planetfitness.ca is also in the States. And I took a long shower. Just let it come on down, you know what I mean? And it felt just superb. So that's the only thing I did yesterday other than take a tour. But here's what I got. Here's what everybody gets when they get that membership. Access to the full gym, of course. Now, the gym itself is huge. But what I liked was they had specific areas for specific problems or specific goals, let's say. Not problems, goals. So the one that attracted me the most was what do they call it now? It's like a muscle building area. You know, it's got the balls, the big balls, and it's got strengthening. It's a strengthening room. That's what it is. I think that's a strengthening room anyway. But it's a small room set aside so that you are not taking up all the other gym equipment, I suppose, while other people need them when you can't do that yet. So I'm going to start in the strengthening and work on strengthening my legs. That's where I'm having the most trouble, and my back. So if I can do that, 3 or 4 times a week, plus just my stretches, like normal stretches, like you can do stretches when you get up, like seriously, when you wake up, stretch your body. And here in the van, you can sit on the floor, or I have a little kiddie chair that I fit in, like a little kiddie camping chair. And then you leg lifts and just stretch, and arm circles and neck, with the osteoarthritis, I creak. creak. So my neck sounds like an old barn door. Creak, crack every time. And I do, and head turns and stuff like that. So I start off with that in the morning, but it's not enough. I need to strengthen. I need to build my muscle. My muscles are just tightening up too much. So, inspired by others I've seen in the community out there, walking and talking and getting exercise and setting goals for themselves to make push yourself to go further. Okay, so I haven't even told you anything other than the exercise equipment yet. So Planet Fitness, let me just run through it quick. Planet Fitness, I'm so excited about the access. They have multiple tanning booths in there, which is kind of cool. Not only tanning booths, this is in the spa. There's a spa that you get with the package that you can go anytime, all the time. And so in the spa, there's multiple tanning booths, both lay down and stand up. They also have the red light rejuvenation booths. It's like a tanning booth, but it's red light that's supposed to regenerate your skin. I know they came around about 10 or 15 years ago and they're still popular, so I suppose they work. But hey, I'll try anything once, as long as it doesn't threaten me or anyone else, I'm in. So I'll give that a shot and see. I think it might help with my rosacea, but if it does, it's great. If it doesn't, oh well. Redskin Shirley, that's it. So there's that. And there's also, the showers are huge and multiple showers. Beautiful dressing rooms, lockers. I have to pick up a lock when I go back to the city. And there's more. I got 50% off because I purchased my membership. So I got some sun tanning lotion, which is expensive. It's about $60 a bottle. So I got it for $30, but you should wear something if you're going to go in. I'm going to give it a try. Maybe get a little glow on for my son's wedding. There I come, all tanned, even though it's been a cold winter. Everybody'll know, I know. She's faking bacon, that girl. That's okay. Say whatever you want. Hey, if you're talking about me, you're thinking about me. I don't worry about that stuff. Who cares? But what else do they have? Oh, I got a trainer. So I might make an appointment for tomorrow. I'm going to see, because I have to go back to that city tomorrow. I think I'm going to go back to that one, get a trainer, and develop a routine that I can work on to strengthen the things I need strengthening on. It also has a 30-minute workout room. Now, this is funny. Haha, just kind of, I've never seen anything like this in a gym before. It has, I'm going to guess about a dozen machines, thereabouts anyway, and spreads. So what you do, everything's scanned now, eh? Scan. Nobody writes stuff down. So you go in, you scan the machine on your phone, and it goes for 60 seconds. 60 seconds? Yeah. 60 seconds. 1 minute. Anyway, something like that. Don't quote me. And then it stops. And you go to the next one. 60 seconds. And each one, so you work your cardio, you work your upper body, lower body, arms, legs, whatever, right? So, but I haven't been on a piece of equipment in 20 years. at least, other than trying something out. Oh, but at somebody's house, but not, no, not for real. So let's see how this goes. For real, they have thousands and thousands of Planet Fitnesses across Canada. So I'll be able to check that out. Okay, so also included is I can bring a guest, with me to the gym. So if somebody's visiting me and they regularly go to the gym, I don't know. Somebody could come with me, but they only get the gym access, not the spa. So in the spa, there's also 2 massage beds that are, electronic, that you can specifically aim certain parts of your body to massage. And there's also a hydro massage. Yeah, there's 6 hydro beds, hydro massage. Never had one of those. Heard about those. Never had one of those. So, I'm gonna be like a little kid, go try everything. The only thing it doesn't have, well, none of them have, none of the gyms have, is a pool, because I'd like to start swimming. But let's start one thing at a time. I don't want to, get all gung-ho and then burn out and then not want to do it, because I know in the past that has happened. When you start working out and the next day already you feel like stiff and sore, well, that's when you gotta, get some exercise again. And if it's not the gym or whatever, just keep doing it. And then, because I have done this before, but like I said, 20 years ago, I was in the best shape of my life. Like I had triceps. It was nuts. People used to ask me if I could help train them. I'm like, I barely know what I'm doing. I'm just doing strengthening stuff, in the gym. And because when I was at the camp, that's when this was going on, at a different camp, not up north. Then, yeah, I was in really good shape. Not only like just walking for 14 hours a day, but then strengthening my upper body and my cardio as well at the gym at night. It was, I kind of got addicted to it, I guess, in a sense, because there wasn't a whole lot to do. And because I was in a management up there, I mean, you just get stopped all the time. If you don't plan on something to do and get away for yourself and have some time for yourself for a few minutes, you don't get any time for yourself, because it's not a 9-to-5 job. In a camp with thousands and thousands of people and over 1,000 employees, then you have to be available. Somebody's going to stop you and ask you. So that's what I did. I'd go to the gym and I'd go to my room, make some notes, usually write something, watch a movie, go to bed and start all over. But I did enjoy it. So, heck, I haven't even done it yet, but I am looking forward to it. So I'll let you know how that goes. So Planet Fitness. There was something else. Oh, there's coffee, coffee bars. But of course, there's no coffee, but, with energy drinks and stuff like that. And, yeah, I think that's all I can think of right now. But you get the spa treatment, the full gym, a free trainer. You can bring a guest. It's basically open from morning till night, usually 11 most nights. I think on Sundays they close down at 7 or something like that. But hey, you know what the best part is? Well, not that'll get in. The best part is I'll be healthier, stronger. I want to be physically stronger. I need to be able to, I will be able to, let's manifest, right? I will be able to walk further, lift more, do more, play harder with the grandkids, feel better, mentally as well as physically. So thank you very much, everybody, for inspiring me to get off my touche and do something about it. Because just stretching isn't enough for me. I can see that. So my doc will be happy when he hears that. I'm sure. That and a couple other things I got to do. But hey, one thing at a time. That's what I'm allowing myself from now on. Just one thing at a time. And just don't punish yourself. Do what you can as often as you can. Whatever time allows. Be kind to yourself about it. You know, instead of saying, oh, I didn't do as much as I wanted. Just tell yourself, darn, I did it. I did good today. I walked for 10 minutes on the treadmill and this and that and the other thing. Anyhow, I can't talk like I know what I'm talking about because I haven't worked with this new fandangled equipment before. Fandangled. Is that even a word? Fandangled. I'll have to look that up. Anyway, what do you think of my Kleenex hack? I love it. My Kleenex and my paper towel are my brain busters this past month. And I like it because, of course I like it. It shows me that I'm thinking outside the box. And thinking outside the box often gets you so many answers. So what if it looks funky and homemade? It is. Oh my. So I'm still figuring out what I'm doing today. 2 hours has been like some YouTube catch up, trying to answer my comments. Not trying to, answered the comments on my channel. And I'll tell you what, if I'm a little late, I answer every single comment, okay? as I should, as anybody should. It's you've taken the time to watch the video, like, subscribe maybe, I don't know, and say hello, comment. I love the comments, and in the comments you get to know people, you know, what they're doing, what their kind of life is like. If you're going to take the time to say hello, I'm going to take the time to say hello back. So I try and do it within 24 hours, but now we're kind of getting to a point where 24 to 48 hours. So please allow me a little bit of grace there, and I'll be sure and comment. And also on the videos, here's an idea. Well, here's what I'm doing. And I see other people do it as well. I have a kind of a visual brand with my name, Girl Shirl. And so I have either a hug and a heart and a Canadian flag, or a smile and a heart and a Canadian flag, or if it's cold, a freezing emoji, a heart and a Canadian flag, whatever. But even if I don't have time to comment, I'll try and comment. But sometimes you just want to let them know you were there, and you can't comment on the whole thing, or you really don't know exactly what to say or how to compliment them. If you drop by and leave an icon, I leave my visual brand, which is a smile, a heart, and a Canadian flag. And for those of you that I have gotten to know over the years. Often it's a hug, a heart, and a Canadian flag. So at the very least, I'll do that. And then I'll mark it or save it for later so I can go back and watch it and make a bigger comment, or sometimes I'll watch something and I'll comment as I'm watching it. I do this a lot with my friend Patrick's channel, How Cheetah Will View. His videos are quite long because they're interviews or they're film reviews, all film industry stuff. So very interesting, interesting grammar. And I'll leave a link. I'll leave a link for his channel. If you're a movie buff, definitely go check him out. But when I'm on his, and if I'm watching a replay, I kind of like doing this. As I'm watching the replay, I'll make a comment, oh, you know, and comment on what just happened. And then 10, 15, 20 minutes, half hour down the road, I'll make another comment on another scene in the video. Anyway, I don't know why I got into all that, but it's just, you know, if I'm not saying words, I'm listening to you, and I'm leaving a sign that I was there and giving you a like. So hopefully that helps. And I'll try and watch as much as I can. Only so much time in a day, hey? Okay, YouTubers, a lot of you are YouTubers. Don't have to be here. Of course. Everybody's welcome. But I'm sure you notice as your channel grows and your community grows, the more time you spend on YouTube. And it's not just creating content, it's watching everybody else's and trying to attend their lives, you know, as often as possible, and just being a part. And for me, watching replays now, I'm going to spend maybe an hour watching replays, and then I'm going to make something to eat for an early lunch. And then I'm going to get some stuff done. I'm going to go do a little visiting. See if I can borrow a washing machine. I do have laundry. And do some more grounding. Just take it in. I think the sun's going to shine here in a little bit. Feels like it. You know, it feels like it. You can just feel it. Feel it. And tonight, if I'm still out here, there's a bat house that my sister and I lay underneath when the bats are getting ready to come out at night. Okay, you might think this is crazy. If I do this, I'll I don't know how well it'll film, but I'll maybe just set up a camera, you know, over beside me. But what we do is we lay down right underneath the bat house, and the bat house is thin like this, like it's about this wide, about whatever tall, and it's thin, okay? And there's little sticks inside for them to hang on, so they can hang upside down. So now on each sides of the walls on these sticks are all these little bats hanging upside down. And then at night, whoosh, they swoop like that because they are blind. And it's not true. They don't all go for your hair and all that kind of stuff. They're just blind. Like, stay out of their way. So we lay down. I haven't done this in a long time. So maybe tonight if it's not wet. Lay down and just watch. And then there's a yard light right above it kind of thing. And then out they come and they go swoop. And sometimes they just swoop down and they go right past your face. It's so cool. It's just so cool. So I'm gonna try and do that. If not tonight, Can't do it when it's wet because you're going to lay on the ground and you actually end up laying there for about an hour or so. But that's a pretty cool thing. I might try and do that tonight if it's dry, like I said. But I'm just going to enjoy the day. I'm just going to enjoy the day. There's a clover patch over there. My niece picked me some 4-leaf clovers last week, and she got them out of that patch, so I'm going to go look. They're not here, but, you know, I'm going to go look. She finds them like this. I don't. I have to look and look and look and look and look and dig, but that's okay too. Because I feel pretty lucky. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling grateful, that's for sure. So off on that tangent, so there we now know about bats coming out of the bat house. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little morning ramble with my second cup of coffee and staying in bed for one more hour. Maybe I'll do something about my hair when I get dressed and ready for the day, but who says Van Hair don't care? Lily and Sandra. But who says that? I think it was Gina. Anyway, doesn't matter. Van Hair don't care. This is real. This is raw. And it's certainly going to be unedited. So, hey, it looks like a little flower at the top of my head. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me this morning. And you know what I'm going to say. If you see someone without a smile, give them yours. Girl Shirl saying ciao for now. Have a great day.